Okay, guys. We got CHP here. Got this guy on the curb. His car doors are open. There is a sidewalk there for pedestrian crossing. So we're going to go over to the sidewalk there and stand off to the side a little bit. As journalists, see some people coming by. That means we're allowed to be there, right? If those people are allowed to go by. So we'll stand over here by this light. They're searching the vehicle right now. It's San Bernardino police. I thought it was CHP. That's my mistake. Hey, doing? It's San Bernardino police. But you see the difference between that Rialto one where I was flipping him off last night and this one where he waved and I went, "How you doing?" See the difference? You give respect, you will get respect. Now again, I'm not sure of the nature of the stop, like what the reasonable articulable suspicion was, or for stopping him, or the probable cause for searching. But he's really searching that car. He just pulled on the panels of the door, the panel of the door, to see if it would pop open, see if he has drugs hidden in there. Yeah, this one's getting a little nervous. Yeah, some cops do get nervous when you have a camera. And I don't know why. But let's get over on this side of the sidewalk. I was standing over here, but they may say I'm on the freeway. So I'll stand on the sidewalk so I'm not on the freeway. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you're on the freeway. No, I'm on the sidewalk now, so. And it is a pedestrian sidewalk because they had these people come by with bikes. But we're going to see what happens here if they let him go. Especially now that the camera's here. Oops, I was checking to see if my red light's on the microphone. Did you guys hear that bumblebee muffler? That motherfucker was buzzing down the road. Somebody just tweeted something about the pandemic. I missed it. So he keeps looking back to see where I'm at. You can block that guy all you want. I don't care. I'm not filming him. I'm filming you. Unless he's trying to block the car search, but he's searching the car. We know what he's doing. Ooh, what is he doing? Just trying to make it smaller there for a second. But so closes the trunk. Looks like he has dealer plates. I wonder if that's why they stopped him. Right, those are dealer plates. No, Texas. Okay, he's got Texas plates. Oh shit, sorry guys, I'm trying to make it smaller. But he has Texas plates, so he's out of state. Oh shit. I know I moved the camera around a lot, but my finger was being pinched. I forgot I have a gimbal. It was charging at home. So that thing he has in his hand is a registration. Vehicle registration. It was on the windshield. Oh, I was going to say they're getting ready to handcuff. What's he looking for? So he all of a sudden got his flashlight out. Now he's checking. What is he looking for? So sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I was getting out of that pedestrian's way so he could walk by. But that officer went up and checked something then. So this is probably going to be uncut, unedited, just straightforward, straight reality news for you. This is real TV. Hello, am I the one you're looking for? I have a camera here right now. I'm filming you guys here somehow. And I can't sing in tune to save my friggin' life. Alright, so I don't know why I've got songs on my brain. I was just thinking the cop's mantra, treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, then arrest me. Take me to the jail and rub my chest free. I don't know, guys. Fuck it, I give up. That was stupid. Oh, man, what am I doing? Too much coffee. I do have coffee, and it's really strong, but it has peppermint mocha creamer in it. Love my peppermint mocha. That'll wake me up at night. So I've been here for 8 minutes so far. Hopefully my car's okay. I got it parked here in San Bernardino. I don't really want to go check on it just yet. I want to see what they're going to do with this guy. Here over the 215 freeway. Wow, that dude was gunning it. Rum, rum, rum. I notice everybody right here drives real slow, even though the light's green, to see what's going on. So So now they're asking him questions. Who are you? Where do you live? What do you do for a living? Name the movie, guys. You have a large booger in your nose. Thanks for noticing. That's what I do. That's my job. I'm a kid. I think I got it wrong, but if you guys are still watching anyway. So it's heading down into San Bernardino. And I was almost there too. Like I was almost in San Bernardino on my way. Could almost see my vehicle from here. So they gonna arrest this guy, or are they gonna let him go, or what? What's the deal, Neil? I mean, they might be just writing him a citation. I don't know what it's for. Man, there's some people come around this goddamn corner so quick, dude. Oh, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh. It's a corporal. He's going to run him. I'm not going to film inside because it's going to have the guy's info, so. But I will narrate. He's typing on his laptop. He's looking some stuff up. I'm not going to record it because I don't want to inadvertently get the guy's address or phone number where you guys could see it. I know some people say, oh, you won't get it. I don't know. This thing zooms pretty good, man. And it's got a really nice clarity to it. But he's over here with his car door open, typing stuff. But I'm not going to record. I'm a pretty responsible activist. My back is starting to hurt. So they're doing a lot of talking. And I'm not saying these cops are bad cops, but I am saying they're not your friend. When you're sitting on the curb like this and your car doors are open, that's not your friend. They always think if I can just talk to the cop and maybe we'll talk basketball or we'll talk football and then he'll let me go. He'll say, you know, you're pretty cool. I'm going to let you go. No, you're still going to get arrested. If they can. Their mission is to arrest you, tow your car, and then the city gets the revenue. So he's coming back here for something. So again, I'm not going to film over here, but they're just talking is what they're doing, but I think he's asking him some stuff like, what do we do? Where do we go from here? Remember the movie Hoffa? What do we do now? Where do we go? Or what did he say? What do we do? What do we do now? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It was the mob guy talking to Jimmy Hoffa. So I'm kind of glancing over at the computer screen to see what they're pulling up. I can't read it. So my eyes aren't that good. If my eyes were that freaking good, I wouldn't wear glasses. But I was just kind of, I guess, seeing what the, like, is there a whole bunch of information popping up, or is it just a couple lines, or what? It's definitely Wi-Fi. So, wow, 15 minutes so far, guys. Yeah. He asked if I'm the Ukaipa guy. I said, yeah. So they're probably looking up my information. They're looking up my information, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, I was over here looking this way. I was just wondering if my vehicle's okay. I mean, it's parked on the street, is okay, but there was a guy sitting in a car over there when I parked. He probably won't do nothing to it. But he said, you're the Ukaipa guy. I said, yeah. Why not? I mean, I've got a microphone. It says Community Leo Watch. So, I guess everybody knows me. What the fuck, dude? How does he know I'm from Ukaipa? Unless they're watching my video right now. Doesn't look like they're watching my video. It looks like they're just reading some stuff on a computer. So, the reason I'm panning around is to give you guys other stuff to look at. And like I said, you can always zip ahead if you need to. You can always say, you know what, I'm going to scroll ahead. Scroll. There's somebody with just his parking lights on. Unless his no, that's just his parking lights, huh? Are his headlights burned out? Huh, interesting. I wonder if they're looking me up. Well, I'm not live streaming. I think it's because they want to go back and look at the video. No, they've been professional so far, but it's just whenever they search a vehicle, I get a little suspicious because then they let the person go, and I'm like, well, what was the search for? So he got out of the car. He was looking over to see if I was recording him, which I'm not. I didn't want to inadvertently capture the guy's phone number or something. And you never know what this camera would pick up or what somebody could blow up on their, go full screen and what it will show. So no, I didn't want to record while he was typing on that laptop. But we're going to see if this guy's going to go arrest or if they're going to let him go. Site release. With San Bernardino County making the mask mandate recommendation and giving the green light to open businesses, I'm wondering if you can now arrest people and take them into the Central Detention Center, CDC. Because before they weren't really wanting to arrest people because of the coronavirus. I mean, even some people shoplifted. They got a site release for theft, minor theft, but it was all food. But I'm wondering now with the change if they're actually just going to take people to jail now. So he's doing a lot of talking. He should say, I wish not to answer questions without an attorney present. Unless he's answering, easy questions that'll get him released. Although I don't know. I just hope he doesn't incriminate himself to the point where he gets handcuffed. Which could happen. I mean, you could incriminate yourself right here on the street by talking, and then they handcuff you. You could say, I wish not to answer questions without an attorney present. And, you know, maybe they'll go, all right, you know what, he's not even going to talk. Just take off. Here's your citation. Goodbye. You know, but if you get to talking, you might say that one thing where they go, oh, really? Really? So do you use? Oh, sometimes I use marijuana. Oh, okay. Do you sell it? Boom. Now you're stuck. Now you have to answer questions. So, and again, I haven't seen these officers do anything. They've been pretty professional. They haven't lit me up with a flashlight or told me to back up or told me to go across the street. I'm even standing by this police car, which normally I don't do. I try to give them a little more room. But that's difficult to do with the street right here. But I'm trying to stay as far back as I can and just zoom in a little for you guys. Give them a little bit of working space. Because that's what Zoom is for. You know, I know people say, well, you can go within 10 feet or whatever, but this is at least 50, 70 feet away. So it's a reasonable distance. And I don't believe there is a distance per se. I know I had said that Supreme Court ruled on that. But I wasn't necessarily referring to distance. I was referring to the right to publicly photograph or record law enforcement officers in a public space from a reasonable space. You know what I mean? So if like right now they said, hey, you need to go across the street and film from over there. That's not a reasonable request. That's a violation of my First Amendment right of free press. Because right now I'm not obstructing nor delaying, and therefore there's no reason that they can get me for resisting, because there's nothing for me to resist. I'm not breaking the law. Does that make sense? If I was closer, let's say I was standing up by that sign, I could be obstructing them a little because they could go, you know what, we're trying to work here and you're like right here in our space. I get that, so I back up. But back here, yeah, I'm not obstructing nor delaying them. So if they were to say, you know, you need to go across the street and record, that's not a reasonable request. The Supreme Court's already ruled that I can record them in a public space while me and them are in a public space. Boy, I messed that up. But that's what I mean when I say the Supreme Court has ruled on that we're allowed to record out here from a public space. And so telling us to back up farther is not a reasonable request. Unless we're literally breaking the law somehow. They're all just standing and laughing and looking at each other. I don't know, are they done with the call and they're just shooting the breeze with him? Or I don't get, this is I'm kind of confused here. Are they waiting on a return of something? I mean, the corporal went through everything. Oh, is he going to call for somebody to come get the car then? He might have a suspended license, right? So he's asking them to call somebody. No, he pulled out his phone, but then he put it up. So does he have a suspended DL? Yeah, I don't like cussing at the cops. I don't like flipping them off. I really don't. I know that sounds funny, and some of you go, yeah, right. How do I say it? It's like a parent. You know, when you have to scold your child, whether you put them in the corner or whether you swat them on the butt a couple times with your hand, or whether you send them to their room and make them, you're on restriction for 5 days. And they're crying and you feel like shit, but you have to do what you have to do. Take away their video game for a week until they get their homework caught up and you feel like crap doing that. It's kind of like that. I feel like bad about it, but I want law enforcement officers out here to understand that to get respect from the people, you have to give respect. I always give respect when I walk up. I did nothing disrespectful to those Rialto cops last night. They just decided to put their spotlight in my face, and when I stepped to the left, he swiveled it. I don't know if you could see that because it was such a bright light, but it swiveled when I stepped, it swiveled a little. So I gave them, what they were giving to me. And that's what it's all about, is when if a cop out here wants respect from the people, he has to give respect. If you disrespect the people, you're going to get disrespect. Does that make sense? It's really all kind of a reciprocal law, if you will. And I don't mean legality, I mean a scientific law, the law of gravity. You throw a ball in the air, the ball is going to come back down. You throw a ball hard at a wall, it's going to shoot back and hit you in the face. If you toss it at the wall, it's going to hit the wall and softly come back at you in an arc. Well, when you're out here on the street, if you do like this corporal did and say, hey, how's it going? Oh, my sciatica's acting up. If you say, he said, hey, how's it going? He waved and I said, how's it going? Or how you doing? All right, see? But if he were, let's say, turn on his spotlight right here and swivel it in my direction, I'm going to be like, are you crazy right now? Are you friggin' crazy, dude? Really? Are you that anal? And I would start giving them disrespect. Not because I want to be a jerk to the cops, not because I want to be an a-hole to the cops, but because that's what you get. It's reciprocated. So they've been pretty cool. They've been pretty professional. When he said, hey, are you the Akaiba guy? That's why I said, yeah, I am. Because you give respect, you get respect. I don't think they're going to arrest him. Although, what's this about? I think they're going to... he's listening to the radio. I think they're going to I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I know they were going to... it looked like he was going to call somebody on the phone, but then he put his phone down. So I'm not sure what decision is being made at this point. He's got stuff out of his car. It's not anything drugs or drug related, or he'd be handcuffed right now. So I'm thinking suspended DL or expired DL. So I hate to cut this short. It's been 28 minutes. These guys are laughing and talking to him, so I don't really think they're going to do anything bad. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, guys. Because I think they're pretty much... I think everything's copacetic here. I don't think we're going to have a problem. So, I gotta go sit down anyway. My back is really starting to fucking scream. My sciatica nerve. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off so that I can get back to my car and sit down in a soft car seat. They didn't look like they were really going to hem the guy up. I know it's always good to have the camera there at all times, but I think they're just trying to see. It looks like my car is okay. I think they were just trying to see if they could get him, I don't know, a ride maybe, or have someone come get the car. I'm not sure. And those are all theories based on experience from being out here on the street. I don't know what they're going to do, but it doesn't look like he's going to jail. Worst case, I think if they do 1185 the car, I think that he'll just end up walking. Maybe he'll have to call a friend to come get him. It doesn't look like they're going to arrest him, because if they were, I think he'd already be in cuffs. We've been out here 30 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys.